If this reading found you, this is a message for you directly from Spirit. Please take what resonates and leave what does not. I have no idea what this message is going to be. We're just going to let it flow. So, Spirit, what does this collective need to know? Ooh. We have the Hermit, and it doesn't want to come out. I find that very hilarious. We're going to stop there and see what we've got. We've got the Hermit, Seven of Wands, Queen of Wands, and the Tower, and the Moon in the reverse. There's some things about to be revealed. Ooh. And I'm also seeing you're going to be out of the house a bit more. I'm seeing there's part of you that wants to come out of this hermit energy, and part of you that's really comfortable being alone, being by yourself. You're not lonely, you're just enjoying your own company. That's great, but I do see the need to stand with others, be with others, and understand how your energy plays off of other people. That's really interesting. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's a lot of decisions that are coming your way as well. Decisions mainly around where you want to put your energy for the rest of your life. I know that sounds so heavy, but there's an energy of understanding what you want and putting things in place to go after. I really am talking to a collective. You've stopped making allowances for yourself when it comes to accepting bare minimum. You're no longer operating in, I'm hearing pools of scarcity. So I'm hearing you are now planning from your imagination and not your current circumstances. There was like a shift that's happened, or that is going to happen for this collective, a way that your brain is kind of like turned on, if that makes sense. And you're just going to stop thinking in that way. You're going to stop operating in that way and really ask yourself, what exactly do you want? Because you realize how much power you have. I'm hearing you get to have your cake and eat it too. He's eating a burger, but you get to have your cake and eat it too. And I'm seeing that life gets to be as easy as you want it to be. Anything else, Spirit? Oh, there we go. The Hanged Man and Death coming out together. There is a monumental change happening. There's a big shift happening. So as you navigate this change, it's really important that you surrender to the flow. You know where you're going. You know exactly what you want. You don't need to micromanage the universe. You don't need to try to pile up a bunch of mini manifestations or constantly check for evidence in the 3D. This is yours. It's coming for you. Now it's just about existing in that frequency of already having it, existing in that embodiment. Even getting so specific as to writing down exactly what your higher self would do in your circumstances. If you like, I know we can't just immediately escape our circumstances, but I'm seeing like really kind of like method acting. If you are this new identity, the identity of someone who has everything you want, how would you operate in the circumstances that you have right now? Like if you are in an impoverished state, what would your higher self do in this state to get out of it? Yes, honey. I'm also seeing there is an energy surrounding more movement. So maybe more movement of the body, but also more movement as in like different profiles, different platforms. That's what I'm hearing, platforms. So you could be diversifying your social media like imprint. I'm also seeing showing up, trying new things. This is a time period of trying new things as well. Really seeing like what sticks at this point. Trying different methods of expressing yourself. If you are in content creation, trying different like maybe video styles or posting styles. I'm hearing faceless or non-faceless for some of you. Just playing around. Don't get so stuck in like, well, I've been doing it this way, I'm going to keep doing it this way, because I'm sensing like a fear of like change, or like afraid of being seen making changes, or seen as like doing something wrong, or like you did something. What is this energy I'm picking up on? It's like you don't want people to see you deciding that a decision you made previously and that you went after wholeheartedly didn't work out. There's some sort of shame associated with that, like the shame of being wrong, the shame of change that's coming through, especially for this collective. Um, I'm also seeing test scores. Maybe this is something that rooted from childhood, rooted in schooling. You might have gotten belittled for, being wrong or not knowing the right answer right away. I'm seeing like a lot of like maybe your parents yelled at you when they were trying to teach you something. I know, especially in our community, that's very prevalent. And I'm sensing a lot of anger and a lot of shame around uh, doing something quote unquote wrong. But I'm like, no, there's nothing that you're doing that's wrong. I'm seeing that. I'm sorry, I have to close my eyes. It's coming through way easier if I just shut my eyes. So we're just going to let it flow. I'm seeing there is, what am I seeing? Something about shoes, sandals, flip-flops, sand is significant. Um, I'm hearing let it be messy. This came out earlier. So there's like um, this urge or impulse to allow things to just be, taking action and not having to focus on the perfection. Right now, we just want to be taking action whenever the idea strikes us, showing up however we can show up. And I'm hearing just trying to be that 1% better every day is the only focus. We're not focused on perfectionism. We're focused on improvement. We're focused on expanding and growing and find what naturally flows for us. If it works for other people but doesn't work for us, that's okay. It doesn't mean that we're doing anything wrong. We're different people with different experiences and different needs and different wants. So of course, our lives are going to be different. What we do for income, what we do for pleasure, what we do for joy is going to be different from other people. So it's important to remember that and embody that on the daily is what I'm hearing. So step outside of that comparison as well. So definitely this time period is about stepping outside of that comparison, focusing only on yourself and finding what feels good to you. There's this call of like tapping back into that childlike innocence, like young kids. If you see them go play, they don't really care what other kids think. They don't care about how they're dressed. They're not judgmental. They're doing their own thing. If they have to play alone, they'll play alone. That's that energy of just being so in love with life and so in love with yourself that you don't care if there are other people around. You don't care if people see you being authentic, because you're just like, well, I like myself and everything's fine. That's really the energy that's coming through right now that we need to be focused on, being as childlike and innocent as possible without losing our wisdom, without losing our discernment, without losing that intuition, and by still keeping the structure in our lives. This is going to allow you to align with the highest version of yourself and align with your goals. Is there anything else this collective needs to know, Spirit? She's saying organization is very, very important. Organization is really important right now. You don't need doing more content, more effort. You just need better systems that are going to streamline processes for you, streamline things for you, and allow you to take a lot of the mental load off, mental capacity. I'm hearing using your tools correctly. I'm hearing not relying on AI as much, but like finding other pathways to streamline your services and your business if you are a business owner. Streamlining like even like home things like ordering your food, instead of taking time to go to the grocery store, budgeting for the foods and the things. I'm hearing even vices that you like, so that you have opportunities for abundance more often. You can give yourself the feeling of abundance by prioritizing the things that you like and always having them available to you. This is going to get your body and yourself used to having what you want and always, being able to access it at all times. This is really healing and really important for the inner child is what I'm seeing. Anything else, Spirit? I just heard original Donkey Kong. Okay. That's significant for somebody. Yeah, just don't be afraid to be you. That's really what's coming through the most. That is what the focus needs to be right now. Don't be afraid to be you. Okay. That turned into a channeled message and not a tarot reading, but I had to let it come through. Please let me know if this message resonated with you. Oh, my eyes. Sorry if I looked crazy. Bro, I'm gonna watch this footage back. If it looks crazy, it'll be a podcast episode, okay? I love you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next one. All of my links are linked below. Personal readings are available. I also have higher self channelings. You can follow me on TikTok. I have a lot of different videos on there. I teach Lenormand. I teach tarot. Lots of fun stuff over there. All right. I love you so much. Bye.